Imagine preparing dinner not in the kitchen, but on a screen. In the future, recipes won't be written, they'll be programmed. Ready for that? Cooking at the stove with pots and pans is a tradition of nourishment that's lasted for centuries. Of course, this habit has undergone massive changes over time. Around 1.5 million years ago, with the discovery of fire, the first cooking technique emerged. Meat was cooked on hot stones or in pits. With the advent of settled life, pottery began and boiling and soup-making followed. During the Bronze and Iron Ages, as metals advanced, humans invented grilling and barbecuing. In ancient Rome and China, with the rise of gastronomy, sauces, steam cooking, enclosed ovens, early fast food systems, and wok-like cookware were developed. In the Middle Ages, large hearths and hanging cauldrons came into use alongside the discovery of spices, which added aroma to dishes. From the Renaissance to the Industrial Revolution, cookbooks were published, ovens entered homes, and the first modern tools like pressure cookers were designed. By the late 19th century, gas stoves arrived. In the early 20th, we met electric ovens and stoves. And in 1945, the microwave oven was invented. Today's smart kitchens feature induction cooktops, smart refrigerators, IoT-connected appliances, air fryers, and even 3D food printers. But what about the future? What lies ahead for us and for our kitchens? Where is this journey that began with fire heading? Let's fast forward 20 to 30 years and imagine what's next. Let's jump to the year 2050. Maybe you won't be cooking at all. Maybe your chef will be an AI. Maybe you'll follow holographic recipes. Why is the kitchen changing so drastically? Because the world is changing. By 2050, the global population will reach 10 billion. Population growth, energy crises, climate change. These aren't just political or environmental issues, they directly shape what ends up on our plates. Traditional cooking methods are no longer sustainable. We must find new ways. But how? Could the solution to feeding the world be found in the kitchen? Dinner at the click of a button. Today, making a pizza requires kneading dough, chopping ingredients, and baking. But in tomorrow's kitchen, everything might be ready with a single click. 3D printers can now print real food. This revolutionary tool has broken new ground in food production. With a 3D printer, it's possible to create personalized meals tailored to your caloric needs, dietary requirements, and health goals. Vegan, gluten-free, keto, high-protein menus can be custom-built for every individual. And one day, your meals might even be personalized to your genetic code. AI-powered chefs. Robot chefs are already real kitchen workers today. Cooking a delicious meal no longer depends solely on a human chef's skills. Technology fine-tunes everything on the plate. So how do AI chefs work? The principle is simple: data analysis and learning. An AI chef considers all ingredients, recipes, nutritional values, salt levels, and cooking times in the process. Today, AI systems like IBM Watson help design menus in restaurants. Just like a human chef, an AI can make decisions about flavor combinations, personalize dishes, and factor in dietary needs. And these chefs aren't only physical, they're emotional too. In the future, AI may cook not just to satisfy hunger, but to create a rich, sensory experience. The next generation of cooking. Next-gen cooking tools focus less on what should I cook, and more on what shouldn't go to waste. Recyclable materials, compost-friendly meal plans, and low-energy appliances are taking the spotlight. Smart ovens, cooking robots, automatic mixers, and smart stovetops are preparing food faster and based on pre-programmed recipes. Sous vide cooking, which has entered modern kitchens in recent years, involves cooking food in vacuum-sealed bags at low temperatures. It preserves both nutrients and flavors, using less energy and producing tastier results. One day, we may finally leave behind the stress of asking, "What should I cook?" or "What should I eat?" How will flavors be programmed? Scientists are searching for ways to recode taste on a neurological level. What if you could feel like you were eating chocolate while actually consuming broccoli? Can the brain be tricked? This isn't just about satisfaction, it's a new field involving health and psychology. This technology is called sensory coding. The goal? To taste something without actually eating it. Why is this important? Because in the future, for the sake of sustainability and health, we may have to say goodbye to familiar flavors. For example, high meat consumption is harming the planet. But our brains still crave that flavor. That's where neurotechnology comes in, not synthetic flavoring. Scientists are working on electrodes and digital implants that mimic taste signals. The first steps in these technologies are being taken in neuroscience labs in Japan, South Korea, and the US. What's on the menu on Mars? You're sitting in front of a window overlooking the dusty landscape of the red planet. It's minus 60 degrees Celsius outside, and the atmosphere is unbreathable. Yet, in your hands is a plate of food. So what will we eat on Mars? If we settle on Mars in the future, there won't be massive supermarkets or vast farmland. But that doesn't mean we'll starve. In fact, Martian cuisine could be more innovative, scientific, and sustainable than anything we've known. Farming on Mars is hard but not impossible. NASA and other space agencies have been developing controlled environment agriculture for years. Using special LED lights and closed-loop water systems, they can grow lettuce, spinach, tomatoes, and potatoes. In protected underground spaces shielded from radiation, mushrooms, algae, and microbial proteins are being produced. These organisms grow quickly and require very few resources while providing high nutritional value. The Martian kitchen will be shaped by 3D printers, microbial proteins, LED farming, and AI-assisted menus. While the tastes might be unfamiliar, human creativity could bring delicious dining to even the harshest environments. Will humanity lose its emotional connection to food? Food isn't just about calories, it's about emotion, culture, connection, and joy. But with the rapid advance of technology and revolutionary changes in food production, the future of this connection is uncertain. AI-made foods, 3D printed dishes, smart cooking techniques, and biotechnology will dramatically reshape our concept of flavor and dining. Artificial flavors offer more personalized experiences. Lab-grown meats, renewable proteins, and synthetic foods aim to balance taste with health. But will they truly replace the authentic culinary experience? Veganism and vegetarian diets have become increasingly popular in recent years. Plant-based food flavor profiles are improving. However, compared to animal-based foods, they sometimes fall short in flavor or health benefits. In the future, artificial flavor development and genetic engineering might be used to fill this gap. 3D meals, AI chefs, zero-waste menus. All of it is possible. But who will actually have access to these futuristic kitchens? Will the kitchen of the future be for everyone or just the privileged few?